llamar de nuevo. No es que no te quiera, es que ya no quiero, no. Ay, ay. Si tú te creías que pa' siempre iba a... Ja, no. Ay. Si tú te creías que iba a llamar. No. Ay. A mí no me tiene nada de lo que tú postees. Tu jevito no ves un trill y eso no me frontees. Yo sé que estás loca de verme nuevo y que te perre, que por San Juan te pase. Chica, no lo esperes, por más que te meres. No hay forma que tú me recuperes. Tú eres una bruja, una maritere. Ya ni mami te quiere. Deja que tú te enteres. Deja que tú te enteres. Que si a ti te...
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and... Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. The New York Knicks come into this one after a win against the Indiana Pacers. A 3-point win in that one. Always nice to come out on top in a close game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got Josh Giddey. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. Anunoby out there with Bryant. And here's Brunson. Knocks it down from 7 feet. At this stage of the year, Greg, underperforming teams start to get nervous, especially teams with playoff expectations.
And, Kevin, we're approaching the second half of the season, right? And you don't want to be on the outside of the playoff picture after that. It's put up or shut up time for a few teams.
Brunson covering. Outside Jackson. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Davis with the bucket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
New York with the ball. 4-point game. Giddey the pass to Anunoby. Here's Brunson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside, Davis from the arc. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Well, for Baltimore, their last game, a loss to the Brooklyn Nets. Count it.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Davis looking for an opening. Outside, Jackson. Davis in the corner. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Brunson covering. Davis, the pass to Palmer. Down low. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Oh, Anunoby in position. Outside, Jackson. Brunson covering. Back to Jackson. And Davis now top of the key. From deep three-point land. Knocks it loose. Left side, Jackson. A second chance effort. Gets another look. Shot's good by Palmer.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
That one falls for Brunson. Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
And the pass to Davis. Jackson against Giddey. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Josh Giddey.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Jackson hits both of them. Now here's Brunson. Outside Bryant. Now here's Brunson. D right on him. The layup off target. Baltimore leading by 7. Passes it to Davis. Shoots. It's rebounded by Giddey.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Power down with both hands.
when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And stolen by Bryant. Brunson with a clean look. Good, and the assist goes to Bryant.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Pass to Jackson. Brunson covering. Outside for Davis. Over Giddey. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Davis has got 5 now.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Baltimore going with the whole new group out there. And how about we check the numbers for him? And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks, trailing by 5. Pass to Hart. Here's Houston, guarded by Green. From downtown, it's Clark with the rebound. Baltimore leading by 5. Now Holiday. He's covered by Daniels. To the left side wing. Clark left side. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Puts it up from 12, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. The pass to Bull. Outside Holiday. Back to Bull. And the layup's good off the glass.
Brushing off the contact. Bull not holding back there.
Knicks trail by 5. Jones, the pass to Hart. Jones against Holiday. There's the lob to Hart. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
And Holiday kicks to Green. Passes it to Bull. Over to the left wing. To the paint. Good, nice job down low. Bull's got his second basket of the night.
Few players are as tall as Bull, I think, which makes him a legitimate threat to score inside almost at will.
Here's Jones, and again it's New York.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance?
He's covered by Daniels. Hard against Bull. And there it is for him. Bull's got 6.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Jones, the pass to Watson. Back to Jones. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Here's Watson. It's Clark with the rebound. Baltimore leading by 5. And the dunk by Bull.
Boy, that is some kind of heads-up basketball from Holiday. He does not sleep on the wide-open man and found him perfect.
Here's Jones. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jones has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. Bull has been the guy making things happen for Baltimore. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think here about Baltimore in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at him.
Knicks trail by 5. We've got George, and it's Davis in at the 2 guard. Runs in the pass to Anunoby. Defended by George. Yep, that one goes. He's got 6.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And for New York, Jalen Brunson out there with Daniels. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Bryant. Dishes to George. Out to the right wing. Pass to Gilliard. Here's Palmer. He's guarded by Anunoby. Another shot. It's deflected, and they get it back. They recover it. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone.
Who's got Jalen?
He dishes it to Daniels. Back to Anunoby. No good there. Davis with some nice D.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. You know, Jalen Brunson, for the NBA at least, is small in stature, but his tremendous footwork enables him to operate inside and out. He says, I've tried to make my game for what I had as versatile as possible. I've got to be crafty. I'm not jumping out of the gym. I'm not racing down the floor in 2 seconds, but I'm going to keep you off balance. Kevin?
Oh, I love his game. David, I know you do as well. Hey, thank you. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rules. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. That seems less extreme.
First team foul.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Baltimore.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And another thing that stands out above their approach is their success inside. They've been very effective in that area of the floor tonight.
It's blocked.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
New York shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Jackson, he's checked in for Baltimore. And both free throws good for Giddey. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Jackson against Bryant. Jackson dishes to Nance. Kicks it to Davis. To the right side. Shoots the three. Good on the three-point shot. 10 points for him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Bryant finds Brunson. Floats it up for Bryant. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Outside, Davis. Brunson covering. Brunson covering. Pass to Nance. Davis in the corner. No good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And finish off by Bryant.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And good that time.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Brunson covering. And there's the pass to Davis. Drills it from outside. Davis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
New York calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Giddey. Fade away. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Passes to Green. Davis in the corner. It's stolen by Jones. Ryan up top. Guarded by Green. Floats one. Here's Watson. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Watson's got 8.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Green deciding where to go with it. He kicks it to Jackson. Pass to Clark. Back to Jackson. Outside, Davis. Rebounded by Hart. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. It's a 3-point game. Jones with it. He's picked up by Nance. Giddey, no one around him. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Giddey's got 7 now in this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
2 minutes.
Jackson kicks to Nance.
2 minutes.
Davis, the pass to Green. Back to Davis. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Jones, the pass to Hart. To the inside. Watson. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Outside, Jackson takes the 3. The Knicks pull it in. Jones in the post. He's guarded by Davis. And Giddey gets it to go.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Jackson kicks to Davis. Nance outside. Outside, Green. And here's Davis for 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Davis has got 15 points.
You know, he started the game knocking down shots, guys, and now in the second quarter, he's taking it to another level.
Pass to Watson. Now, Giddey. It's Jones on the wing. The pass to Bryant. Green with the rebound. On the wing, Davis. Over Watson. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Barons lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Well, for Baltimore, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor. You demand respect from the defense. We'll see if they can keep it flowing in the second half.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on New York.
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. The second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they owned the offensive boards.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Hands out there with Jackson. Then there's Davis, and it's Palmer in at the 5 down low. Here's Anunoby. It's hauled in by Palmer. Palmer's got 7 rebounds in the game. And for the Knicks, they've got Bryant. Tyus Jones out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Brunson covering. Here's Palmer. That one falls. He's got 12.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
From deep, Bryant. Here's Jones. Shooting foul as the... And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And play stops, whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Daniels, he's checked in for New York. And he lobs it up, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Just his first attempt. Yep, it counts. Daniels has got his first basket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Offline with his 3. New York trailing. Pass to Anunoby. Some nice passing by New York here. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. Bryant the pass to Daniels. And here's Brunson. Takes it from 10, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Back to Davis. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Palmer. Now Davis. 5 to shoot. Over Daniels. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Davis has got 17 now.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Beyond the arc. Baltimore with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Knocked away. Pass to Bull. And he banks in the layup. And it's a 3-point Barron lead.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Now the pass to Brunson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brunson's got his second basket of the game.
And defense is all over Brunson inside, but still manages to outmaneuver them for the deuce.
Bull dishes to Holiday. Brunson covering. Passes it to George. Now, here's Bull. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Brunson. Finished off the break. Brunson's got 4 this quarter. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Bull up top. And Baltimore again with the bucket.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. That's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Anunoby, good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now here is Holiday. He's covered by Daniels. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. We'll take a look at the Knicks. They're 7th right now. Not a bad spot, but certainly they'd like to string together a run of wins. And, of course, the Barons, a few slots below them.
And you know, for Baltimore, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
Clark is checked in for Baltimore. Green comes in for Drew Holiday. Here's Giddey. 9 points in the game so far. Count that one. Giddey's got the lead up to 3 now for the Knicks.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Pass to Bull. Lets the 3 fly. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Wow, don't see the quick trigger out of Bull very often, but it was on display there.
Brunson with it. He has 7. Watson finds Brunson. There's the pass to Hart. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Monday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Houston Rockets. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
In that game against the Spurs,
2 minutes remaining.
it's going to be a bit of a measuring stick for them. See just how they stack up with a team that most would feel has the edge.
Giddey defending. Bol inside. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Really encouraging to see Bol click in offensively like this, looking to make a bigger impact on that end of the floor.
And the rejection by Clark. How about this run break they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Here's Bol, and the dunk by Bol.
Does he even have to jump? Bol is a long guy.
Here's Houston. It's good. 59 seconds left to play here in the third. Passes to Bol. Rebounded by Hart. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 2.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for New York. And the second free throw, good. Baltimore on offense. They've led by as much as 10. Outside, Green. Pass to Clark. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And they're able to recover. And Green gets it to go.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots. Playing smart with the lead.
Now, here's Watson. He's guarded closely. Cans it from short range. Watson's got 12 points in the game.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
For Baltimore, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
At the line for
that free throw, no good. So both teams changing it up here. And he can't hit the second.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. New York ahead, up 1. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. They've got Jackson. He's out there with Davis, and it's Palmer in at the center. Bucket is good.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Outside, Jones. Inside, stolen away. And here's Jackson. Outside, Davis. Pass to Gilliard. Baltimore moving that ball around. Here's Palmer. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 3-point Baltimore lead.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Daniels. Hart trying to get open. Daniels, no good. Baltimore leading by 4. Outside, Davis. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Palmer. Defended by Hart. Chalk up 2 there. Knicks trail by 6. Jones kicks to Hart. Back to Jones. There's the lob to Hart. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
First team foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Baltimore.
At the line for 2.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Feeding the post, and it's working for them. They're letting the big dogs eat inside tonight.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Baltimore. Davis, the pass to Palmer. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The kick out to Holiday over Daniels. And Holiday with the basket on the assist by Nance. Nance has got 3 assists now in this one.
This is one of the things that makes Holiday so good. He's able to concentrate at a high level, even when the defense is right there.
And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That's his first foul. On Anunoby, he's checked in for Josh Hart. Baltimore leading by 3. Davis, the pass to Nance. Pass to Jackson. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. The 3 from Davis. It's rebounded by New York.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Lob pass to Bryant. The rebound by Holiday.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Now here's Nance. Outside Jackson. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by Nance. Nance has got 4 assists in the game.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Daniels passes to Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And the call is going to be yes. It is. Is an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Anunoby. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Here's Daniels. To the middle. Here's Bull. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Defensive foul. What a move by Bull. Taking the foul, but staying focused to finish the play.
Josh Giddey's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Daniel.
Bull. One shot.
And Bol, to me, remains such an interesting prospect, a towering big man who possesses considerable skill and versatility.
New York foul, Jalen Brunson. First personal foul, first team foul.
Davis against Giddey. Back to Davis. There's the feed to Bol. Releases. That misses off the backboard.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
And Giddey gets it to go.
And you see how Brunson's fine-tuned his playmaking ability. That pass on time and on point.
Brunson covering. Outside, Davis. Kicks to Jackson. Fires the three. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
It's rebounded by New York.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put his stamp all over this game.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something. We say about him a lot.
Second team foul. At the line for one, Palmer.
Here's Giddey. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one is on Bol.
Second team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the Knicks, Josh Giddey.
And both free throws good for Giddey.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
The pass to Bol. Now the dish to Jackson. Here's Palmer. He kicks it to Davis. 1:37 left to play here in the fourth. Brunson covering. Back to Davis. This one for three. Knicks with the rebound. To the paint. Here's Giddey. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Davis against Giddey. Stolen by Brunson. Pass to Giddey. No good. That would have tied it. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Third team foul.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And that's an intentional foul.
Jalen Brunson. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Davis. 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. There's 42 seconds left in the game. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bol Bol.
You know, honestly, I'm a bit in shock. I mean, he couldn't miss. Just look at this stat line. You've got to really see it to believe it. Complete confidence and all-out effort from him. And, you know, he made sure this was his night in spades.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I had a chance to listen to the Knicks coach talk about the game with his team. Now, he told his guys they can do this. In the huddle, he said, we've been here before and come back. So we know we can do this. We just have to believe. Inspiring words. We'll see if they live up to them. Guys?
All right, thank you, David.
3rd personal foul. 5th team foul.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game. Davis against Giddey. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Right on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Those free throws were must-haves, and he delivered. It's down to a 1-possession game now.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
4th personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 29 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable. You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that old. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediate.
And Davis pulls it down. So they foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Pass to Houston. Here's Watson. Here's the 3. Fires for 3. It's money from deep. And now we've got the intentional foul.
OG Anunoby. 3rd personal foul. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And so it's Baltimore with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some